Hey guys, welcome to a special edition of Taking the Time on a Tuesday. For God's sake, somebody got me off of the work zone to do some other work. So we are here on a Tuesday, August 31st, and we're going to do a quick update on Mitchell and some other interesting news. And then we're going to have a special guest, Sean from Risk Check Monthly on, and he's going to give a little bit of a rundown and talk about what's going on with our lottery and all that. And I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I mean that in Afghanistan. No, we're not talking about Afghanistan.
We got a quick 15-minute show, which really translates to probably 35 minutes.
Yeah, or
and
so.
then we'll let Sean go to bed at 4 a.m. or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's 12:30 there, midnight.
That's it. Oh, he's young. He's good. All right. So, real quick, I'll give a little bit of news on the Mitchell Seiko graph. We are looking good to hit our end of September or early October delivery time, somewhere around in there. That's kind of when I've been promised the watches and when I expect them to come in. I just saw the finished dials of both the full lume white and the black dial. The fonts look good. The details are beautiful. That full lume, and some of you wrist check guys in the group have seen that full lume dial. Both I'm very pleased with. They look great. They got some strong lume, so it's kind of what we expect from a Mitchell timepiece. The quality is there, of course. I mean, I'm not going to let anything slide through that isn't exactly the way I expect it. So very excited to see the case. We'll be getting a preview of the case next, and that should be coming in the next couple weeks, I think, week or so, somewhere around in there. But I'll keep everybody updated on what's going on with the Seiko. There's still pieces available, and as soon as I get ship notice, price is going to go up. I'm going to move it from the pre-order price of $450 to the introductory price of $500, and then it'll go full retail after a week or so of that. So that'll be $550, I think. So that's kind of where we are on the Mitchell. What else we got going on, Brian?
Let's see.
Got a couple of things.
Exciting news. Valhalla of Norway. The axe is now being shipped out. It should be every customer should have theirs hopefully by next week or so. I already have mine. So spoiler alert, that's going to be for my wrist check. We do it a little bit. Really cool watch. I like it. It's not enormous. It's not tiny. It just kind of fits right in that niche, and it's
nice 42 millimeter piece.
Yeah, it's 42. It's almost a 42 millimeter circle. Minimal lugs, probably 46 or 40, maybe 45 lug width. It's not enormous. So I mean, this can go on a big wrist, or like a big wrist or a small wrist. I mean, obviously it's not massive on me, but it is very comfortable. We'll get more into that with the wrist check. Right now, another Kickstarter failed, sadly. I guess they collected the money and they need to refund people, but they're not sure if that's going to happen, or I don't know. People are complaining. That's on some people's mind. Everybody that's out there, try to give them the benefit of the doubt and be positive. But I have been bitten by that bug. I'm not going down that road again, because it still gets me. And
I mean, also, this just goes to highlight, though, that Kickstarter doesn't offer any protections whatsoever.
No, it offers zero investor protection. And everybody says, well, that's what you get for backing a Kickstarter. You're backing an idea, but you're also backing it to get something. So if they take your money, you want whatever it is. If it's this watch, well, guess what? You want this watch. I've had it where they've taken my money and I never see it again, and I didn't get anything for it. So it sounds like that could possibly happen again. I'm not going to dog Kickstarter because it is a great platform for small companies, but it is one of those things you have to know.
There needs to be something else, though. I've been lucky to have attempted and failed Kickstarter and still moved forward with what I've been doing. And I mean, honestly, like you'd have better luck going after the business itself directly if you bought like use your credit card or whatever. Oh, I'll get him popping on. Not yet, not yet. I don't know who did that, but it did. Well, anyway, so God, you guys just made me lose my whole train of thought.
Kickstarter and
I mean, you have better luck going after a company like directly, like with disputing charges on credit card, things like that, versus Kickstarter campaign. So, but let's not get too carried away with the Kickstarter news. We've got the NATO wars.
Yes. So we're not talking about Afghanistan or any government. Actually, there is a watch company or perhaps a band.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say I guess some schmuck owns the NATO brand, and he's suing watch brands for, I guess, using that terminology for marketing their.
It's actually an anagram. It's
so.
I mean, it's North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So I don't know how anybody can copyright or whatever that, but there's apparently some companies that are possibly going to go out of business, and so be careful. Unless everybody gets together, really fights this thing, and really wants to chalk up the NATO wars and get it going. Because,
and I mean, I don't even from a brand owner perspective, I don't think that's the way to go. I think the way to go is to make sure you're not using the terms NATO strap or any combination of that, and just call it a
Zulu, like
nylon military strap or whatever.
Darren just said that's what birthed the Zulu, which is the same thing. But I guess they've had problems in the past with the same issue. I mean, everybody calls it a NATO, but it's. If somebody actually owns the rights to it, I don't know, but
I'm pretty sure I don't, I hate NATO, so so I'm pretty sure I didn't put it on there like that.
They're handy to me. They're handy. It's always good to have some like 18, 20, 22, 24.
Yeah, wow.
And in case especially with me with a big wrist, sometimes I'll get a watch and I can't wear it. So I'll keep, one of each. You can hate them all you want, but you kind of have to agree with me that for me, it makes sense to own them temporarily, at least put them on a watch temporarily until I can get a strap that fits it, so I can wear the watch.
But I'm a strap whore. I have tons of straps in all different sizes, which is what you should do.
Yes, but you also have human-sized wrists instead of brontosaurus.
But they're all custom.
Yeah,
all my straps are custom made.
I mean, that's an 8-inch wrist there. I mean,
as well as I do that you could hit Trin up and she'll make you a number of straps in 22, 20, 24, 26, 82, whatever you want, and you can have like 3 or 4 sizes, 3 or 4 different combinations, and you'll never have to touch a NATO again. True. That's my wish for everyone. All right, we have
do it in simple colors, black, brown. You could.
We need to reel this in. Let's get Sean in here, and then let's get talking about Wrist Check Monthly and the lottery that's coming up very, very soon. So we're going to go ahead and welcome Sean into the show. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, guys, for having us, popping in and out there. Thank you very much for having me this evening. It's you're going to have to excuse me. Obviously, it's a little bit late, so I may be a little bit tired. But really, thank you guys for having us. Want to sort of talk about the charity lottery. It's coming up. We're looking at the 5th, so it's not going to be too long now. So if we can just sort of jump right in and talk about what we've got going on, because it's a massive lottery draw. We've got over $10,000 worth of prizes, and we need them ticket sales. The charity lottery needs the needs the money. So so as you know, as most of you know, we've got the the Just Giving page, which I think has just been shared now. Now the Just Giving page means that the charity gets the money directly. So whenever the second that you actually buy the tickets, it's sent straight over to the charity. There's no messing about in between. So far, we're about 40% of the way of what the target is. I set quite a high target, but it's for a great cause. So I just wanted to really see what our followers can really sort of do. So yeah, we're about 40% there. Got a $5,000 target. It's only $10 a ticket and over $10,000 worth of prizes. So what more could you want?
Yeah, so I mean, your odds are really good, guys.
Yeah, very much so.
There. I know I've shared this in a couple groups, and Sean has shared it everywhere.
I've got to be careful. I'm going to get done for spamming soon, I tell you.
And this just goes to show how Facebook algorithms really kind of work against us for sure, because we've all kind of shared it around. But the Facebook algorithms are hard.
Yeah, I don't see them sometimes. It's weird. It's like,
I
shared it on this. I'm like,
yeah. I mean, I have your show. Obviously, I've got the notifications set, and I always make sure that I get a notification before you guys come on. But even then, you still don't get it. It's the same thing with. YouTube's not as bad, but Facebook is
terrible.
It's terrible. And but the problem is that there's no other platform for it, is there? So what else are we going to do?
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's why we have our YouTube channel. It's Veterans Watch Collector channel.
Yeah, we'll have to get. What I'll do is I'll send out an email soon, and we'll see if we can get you some more subscribers to the YouTube, because it's always best to have that as a backup. But just going back to the charity lottery, obviously, as we said, got 24 great prizes, and there are some.
We forgot to do a wrist check.
Oh no, that's how excited I am.
I know, right?
It is just exciting. It is. All right, Sean,
what's everybody wearing?
You're our guest. Go ahead, and you start it out.
I've got the Accuracy Cave Diver. I'll take it off. It'll be easier, won't it? Got the Accuracy Cave Diver. That actually,
take it off. Take it off.
That was one of our subs last year.
Oh, that's a beautiful dial too.
Yeah, it's the abalone dial. It is absolutely. And I tell you what, living down the beach last year in the summer, this absolutely popped. I mean, the dial is amazing. And obviously, you got the in the strap, you've got the everything sort of ties together. So stitching all ties together with the actual watch. And of course, I'm always rocking the founder's bracelet. So this went out with our very, very first shipment. So when we've done that, we sent out a load of Aragons, so Dive Masters, Sky Guardians, and the Bioluminescence. And as a thank you for everybody joining us on our very first shipment, everybody received a founder's beads bracelet. So
that's cool.
Yeah. Try not to take that off.
Well, I want to get one of those sometime.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll be able to set you guys up with them. It's so I normally get them from Dustin. So that's that. Yeah, that's not a problem whatsoever. What you guys got?
I'll save the best for last. I'll let Bryan go next.
Okay, all right, wise guy here today. We have the brand new Valhalla of Norway. This is the Axe.
That red dial's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's red and black carbon fiber, BGW9 loom. It really is great. 42 millimeter, 120 click bezel. More of that when we go over it. Actually, I did get the upgraded strap on this one because I opted not to get the leather strap because it just didn't fit. I knew that from back when we had the prototype. So now I finally have it. I love it. Great job, Roy. Also, actually, rocking their T-shirt today. So,
I actually had my Mitchell Timepieces T-shirt on earlier, but because of the charity, I've got me my Keep Calm Drive On T-shirt.
And that's the charity. The Chive is the charity which everything is going. So,
all right.
Oh god, here we go.
The R page. with the vintage Elgin 17 jewel pocket watch movement. Just an amazing, amazing piece. This is my birthday watch from my 40th birthday, so it's number 40 on the case. Just a beautiful piece.
It is stunning.
Yeah, I
It
love it.
is stunning. And actually, it's quite a nice segue because obviously Richard over at our page, very, very kindly donated one of his jukebox watches. Certainly, out of the list of 24 watches, it's definitely, certainly, up there at the top. It's one of the best watches that we've very kindly, received, and have to thank Richard for that, because he's been immensely sort of gratuitous by sending that. So and I know that obviously you've got a few fans that our page fans that follow, obviously taking the time. So hopefully he hears this. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, everybody. We all love Richard. He's a great guy. We love having him on the show whenever he gets a chance. Yeah, no, he's a busy guy too. So
well, he's supposed to be enjoying retirement, but.
He is. He's hiking.
You never know.
Yeah.
He hikes like every day.
But yeah, I mean, if we just go back to the prizes, obviously, we got some absolutely killer prizes that are going to be won on the lottery. Tocker, Ross Galen over RMG Luxury Watches, very, very kindly donated a Tocker Skytrain. We've got Mass that have very kindly donated a watch. We've got Vicaria, which I actually received a while back, but that's the Vicaria Heritage with the Poljet hand winding movement. It's absolutely stunning. I mean,
and the blue.
Yeah, it's like a blue heated hue. So it's
gorgeous.
absolutely. It really is. When the sun hits it, it's amazing. I've actually got that watch myself, so it is stunning. It comes on the alligator strap. I haven't had a chance to put it together yet, but that's one of the prizes. We've got 2 Nemesis. So we not only do we have the Matterhorn, which the bullhead chrono, but we also got one of the extreme divers watches that are up for grabs. Roebuck, they very kindly donated a Deviso. I mean, the list is endless. You got Monsieur Matterhorn. Albert Villas donated. He donated actually at our last lottery, but he's also donated again to this one. ANWG, Revolver, Mint Evolutive, New Carl, Fakera, Seaborn, Carl have also Carl Watches, which was one of our subs a while back. They've donated a multiverse over to us as well. So we've got the list is an absolute stellar list of prizes. Obviously, you put the link in the comments. Everyone needs to go over there and just have a look at the prizes by itself. Just one ticket is definitely worth being in it for just a chance at any one of them prizes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, those are every one of those. I mean, you're talking $10 a ticket. That's
man. Ooh, I want that to censor that.
Yeah, exactly. And as they're not cheap watches. It's over $10,000 worth of prizes. So,
I mean,
sorry,
it's funny. Like, so I have the call. I don't know how many times I've almost bought that Nemesis Labs, the diver. I love that. It's the nuclear meltdown, or I forgot.
Yeah, the red and orange one. Yeah, it looks like it's got scales on it as well.
Yeah, dragon scale. Yeah,
gorgeous.
It is. And once again, that was another watch that we did as a sub over at WCM, and it was one of them ones which were just really well received.
That was over the summer, and I kicked myself for not.
It was definitely one which was well received, I tell you. But I mean, so far, I mean, sort of not trying to get away from the talking about the charity, but I mean, without blowing my own horn and tooting Richard's horn, so far these last 6 months have been absolutely fantastic with what we sent out. We've really enjoyed absolutely everything that we've done. Each watch every single month is always different. You know, it's not always, you know, the same usual divers or the same usual chronos or everything. You know, it's we've found a nice sort of mix for it. So I'm really enjoying what we're doing there. But I mean, I'll stop talking about WCM because I'm not here to talk about restriction.
Well, no, that's fine, because I mean, when I look at what you guys do, like, I know how meticulous you are with finding the right watch, and you have your focus group that you ask, hey, you know, what do you think about these characteristics versus these characteristics? And it's like the work you do to create the product package that you create is phenomenal. You know,
I mean, that comes down to the honestly, you know, Rich and I, we've got a great working relationship where, you know, where we're literally always on the hunt for watches. You know, the second that we see a brand new one, and we've got a little sneaky group that we've set up, which is the pre-sale and Kickstarter group. So we always know about brand new brands that are coming on, and that, you know, that's a little secret weapon of ours that helps us, you know, definitely stay at the front of the market. But, you know, one of the things that really does help us is, as you mentioned, is our elite group, you know, because they are a group of what we call serious micro brand collectors. You know, everyone in that group is, you know, they don't just go for one style. They don't just go for one brand. They don't just go for, you know, one type. It's, you know, you've got a whole sort of spectrum across the board. And we couldn't pick the watches without them, because they really do help us.
Yeah. And, but just the fact that you're so intuitive in that manner of creating that group and creating these things, and so methodical, like, just, I mean, just the idea of searching out brands constantly is just exhausting to me. I'm just like,
tell me about it.
yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
It is, you know,
and so
not all brand owners are easy to work with. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm not talking about you, but not all brand owners are easy to work with.
I know there's a few that I don't like, but I mean, I'm not going to give away the brand, but so tomorrow is September, so August. So your August gold. I was just like, huh? Like, how'd you pull that off? And I don't know if they've been delivered or not.
Everything's been shipped out now. So,
okay. But do people know?
I believe so. I think they've started receiving them. I haven't seen any pictures up on the group, but I think everybody, to be honest, you know what we're like with the clues, because we just so everybody knows, every single month what we do is that we give out clues as to what brand and what watch we're actually using, and that way, if you really want to know, you can guess it, and if you don't like it, you can pass on that month. You know, it's not like
that's cool. That's cool.
You don't, you know, you're not tied in.
Yeah.
So we absolutely love that. But yeah, no, the gold for August, that one's on Rich. Rich done a really good job on that one. So, you know, Rich chose that gold, and I know that they've been sent out. So as soon as we start seeing the pictures of them, you know, I know for a while that everybody's going to be blown away that the sheer sort of value for that they've got. You know, it's an $800 watch for £349. You know, so Rich done a really good job on that one.
And I would have, if I so nobody will figure this out by me saying this, but I pre-ordered that watch. I wait, like, the minute it was available to pre-order, I was there pressing send. That's how on top of that, because I was following like the design process and all that with the brand owner, and I'm like, oh, I gotta have this watch because it's just so cool. The history behind it, the idea, how it came about, just blew me away.
Yeah, and he's absolutely, you know, meticulous with absolutely everything he does. You know, from everything from the design, everything to the modified movement, everything regulating each piece. And then just as simple as its packaging, you know, everything is meticulously done, and you couldn't ask for a better watch. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is an absolute, like, bit of engineering genius, to be honest, isn't it?
Brian's like, what watch is it that they're talking about?
Oh, I know which one it is now.
I wasn't sure if you did or not.
I do now. Yeah, I remember. I vaguely remembered the clue, and I was like, that's what I thought it was. Okay. So,
yeah. As I said, the clues are a little bit like this month's clues. A lot of people have PM'd me about them. Yeah, they got it.
I quit and well, I was messaging you earlier, and I'm like, oh crap, you told me what September's was. Like, oh crap, because I'll forget, and like subconsciously I'll be like, oh, I bet it's this when I look at the clues, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'll like remember that I actually know somewhere back in here and keep my mouth shut because I did that.
September again is going to be a great month. I think the silver may be one of the people's favorites.
I thought silver would have been a gold, to be honest.
It's, once again, value for money is, what we do is we just try to give us the best that we possibly can do. So, it's great value. That's the only way I can put it, really. At the end of the day.
So I saw that. I'm like, that's gold. No. Whoa. Yeah. So gold.
Gold is sexy, though. Gold is very, very sexy. I'm
trying to remember what it is. Silver caught my eye, and I was just like, "Ooh, yeah."
But yeah, I mean, obviously, I enjoy it. I absolutely love what I'm doing. Rich absolutely loves what he's doing, and long may we've got a great partnership. So long may it continue.
Yeah, I mean it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the gold. Yeah.
That's sexy.
I had to look at it again real quick. It's like, get okay. If you're on the fence, like if you get subs or whatever this month, get gold and silver. That's my advice.
In case nobody understands what they're talking about, there's different tiers for Risk Check Monthly, one being gold, silver, bronze, and what's it, steel?
Steel, yeah.
So gold obviously being the higher price, down to steel being the lower priced one. So, and Rommel said Brad's drooling. So
real
quick. So gold is £349.
Yeah, £349. Silver is £199. We've got the bronze, which is £99, and then the steel, which is £65. The website does auto conversion, so you don't have to worry about trying to convert it over. Everything's all sorted out for you. Just talking about the bronze though quickly. I mean, obviously it's one which sort of look over, but the sheer value that we give on that watch. So what went out I know everybody's received these, so I can talk about this a little bit more freely. But these were the HLAs, the Hawaiian Lifeguard Association watches, £99. When they retail for $250, and you can't. I mean, there's not a watch that screams summer more than this watch. It's brilliant. I absolutely love mine. I've got my.
I do like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fantastic watch. I absolutely love it. So, but I mean, as I said, it's one of these things that we love. We absolutely love doing what we're doing. Just like these charity lotteries, with the charity lotteries, it's what gets me up in the morning. To be able to put together, the prize list that we've done. I think we've done a good job on doing that. So, sorry.
I was just agreeing. Yeah, no. And I mean, I'm on your website, and just to remind people, this isn't just a subscription. You can go pick a watch out and buy them. There's like a few dozen brands on here. Albert Via, Mitchell's on there. Of course, there's nothing available right now because I'm sold out of everything. Deep Blue.
We're waiting for the Sacred Hearts to go up there.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them too. Animal Call, Malls. I can never pronounce it right. Meki Venenzi, Revolver, Revelry. Yep. Jesus, that just keeps going on. So Baltimore, and a bunch of more. I mean, I'm just hitting a couple highlights there. So I mean, if your thing isn't to just gamble, like I'm not a risk taker because I'm so picky, go on the website, see what all's on there to buy. And I mean, there's plenty of options. Definitely plenty of options. So
yeah, and there will be more. I mean, if I'm quite honest with you, I've been a bit lackadaisy with updating the website. I mean, we've got another list of about 15 different brands that we can put up there. We like to put brands on there after they've gone out, because obviously we don't want to sort of spoil the show. But I've got a little bit of work to put some of the brands out, as we haven't done it because I've had a very busy sort of past couple of months with a family funeral and having to move home. So, well, not having to move home, but moving home. So, it's been a busy couple of months, but I'll get that nicely updated. You'd also, on the website as well, you'll be able to find out information about our previous charity lotteries. So the one that we did for UK Homes for Heroes, the one that we did for the Children's Cancer Charity, Click Sergeant. We also we've done quite a bit of work with a food bank in my hometown, Crawley. So we've and also one of our members, we did a lottery for them. Because their grandmother had their wheelchair stolen. So, we try to do as much as we possibly can do. You can find out much more information on the website on there. We've even got a page for you guys. Right. So we've got a page for you as well. So you can go up there and have a look, and gives you a bit more information. But I mean, just to sort of give you more information about the actual charity lottery. As I said, everything's going to be done on the I believe it's on the 5th. Yeah, it is the 5th. Sorry?
6th.
Is it late? I know it's Labor Day. Is it the 5th or 6th?
6th. Yeah.
Right.
6th.
So everything's.
It'll be Monday. It's a week from yesterday.
That's right. We're closing on the 5th, and the draw is on the 6th, isn't it? So it's $10 a ticket, and we're going to do two wheel spins. Brad and Bryan obviously going to help us out with that. One wheel spin is going to be the watches. No.
I think we're going to number.
We're just going to go straight down the 1 through 20.
So it's going to be the
watches, and this way it won't get confusing for the person that has the wheel.
Yeah,
I've seen other people do it, and it's easier with one wheel. We can randomize the numbers and say, hey, the revolver, whichever one is number 6. The Vaquero is number 5, the R-Page is number 3, etc., and whatever. Yeah. And so as we go down the numbers, if we go from 20 whatever to 1, or 1 to 20 whatever, however many watches we have by then. What's it, over 22?
It's 24 at the moment, yeah.
24 plus watches. And we're not even done. We're not even done possibly getting some more in. So it may be 25, 27, 30 watches by the end of it. So you're talking about some serious chances. And the more tickets you buy, the more chances you have to win. Yeah. Every time that if you do win, that one ticket will be removed from the wheel. But if you buy 10 tickets, you still have 9 more chances to win. So lottery. So so it's
going to be a fun afternoon, it's your guys' Labor Day, so it's what a great day just to give out some watches. It's going to be a fun afternoon. The charity themselves are so deserving. I don't know if anybody here knows a bit about Chive, but Chive Charities, I've been following the Chive for 7-8 years. It starts off that it's just an app on the phone. And basically that app is a load of photo galleries, and they have fun, and they do memes, and there's pictures of hot women on there, and it's just a bit of fun, And then they've got an absolute amazing following, so their following set up like chapters all over the US, and there's a few chapters all over the world. So you got like Ireland and Germany have got chapters, but there are over 50 chapters. Over 50 chapters in the States. So there are actually more chapters than there are actual states in America. And what they do is that they get together, they have a drink, they have a party. But the thing is that their main core value is about actually taking on these causes, these individual and local causes to help them. Now, there's only 3 different types of causes that they support, and first and foremost is the U.S. military. So they supported dozens of U.S. military causes and charities over the years. They also deal with a lot of first responders. So that once again, they dealt with dozens of these over the years. But the one which really got me is the children that they support, because what they always seem to do is they find like these children that have these like super rare causes, diseases or illnesses, and what the Chive does is the Chive will donate a certain amount of money to start off with as a sort of grant to them, or they'll give them a car, or they'll do up their house, or whatever it is that they do. But what they'll then do is start up a GoFundMe page, and then all of the organization and all of the followers, they get involved, and they've raised anything from like 25,000 all the way up to like $500,000 for these various different little causes. I think today it was something like over $20 million that have actually been donated over the years. So it's definitely a great cause. It's definitely one which I really want to support. And as US military veterans yourselves, guys, it's I know that it's one which sort of ticks the boxes for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
I mean, I think that's a good note for us to stop on. We'll just kind of wrap this up.
Yeah.
We have a link in the comments. Go over, put your 10 spot down, get a chance to win one of over, 24 watches, over 10 grand in watches. I don't know what to say. The money's going to a good cause. You get a chance to win one of 24 amazing watches. That's all I got to say. I do want to throw one thing in here. If you're a veteran and you're struggling with what's going on right now, hit either me or Bryan up. Let us know. Talk. Don't carry this. It's not your fault. It's not on you.
No.
Come talk to us if you need to. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut our broadcast. And I want you guys to get on over to that link in the chat. Donate $10 for a watch. You guys have a good night.
Thank you very much for having us.
Until next time. And probably if we don't see you, or if you don't see us before, it will be on Labor Day in the U.S. It's September 6th. Probably, I would imagine, in the afternoon sometime before you get too hammered barbecuing. And just don't. If you decide to watch the lottery, don't be the one cooking the burgers, because we assume no liability.
You don't want to throw them up in the air, do you? When
if you fall into the grill, it's your own damn fault. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for having us, guys. I really do appreciate you taking the time.
Thanks for coming on, and thank you all for taking the time with us. And until next time.